Join the Navy? In the Simpsons 12.
Oh, bro, I thought it was asking me. Bro, I almost clicked out this video, bro. I thought it was asking me to join the Navy. If it's one thing Stanley won't do is put his life on the line for this country, I swear to God. I couldn't ever be in the CIA. I'm giving up all the secrets as soon as I get caught, family. I do not care about y'all enough. I'm not gonna cap. Join the Navy? All right, chat, let's go meet for meat in chat, bro.
Hey, boy, whoa, why are you talking to me like that?
Welcome back to another reaction channel video, man. Today it's me, it's chat. You know what I'm saying? We're here right now, and we've got a very ominous video to react for y'all today. Look, terrifying Simpson predictions for 2025. And guys, would you believe me that one of them already came true? They already predicted the fires. Okay, boom.
Can you hold a sign?
You know it.
Want $50?
Woohoo! What's
Do you
good,
care who
Mischief?
the
What's
next
good,
president
Mario?
is?
No.
Come with me.
Hold on to your remote, because The Simpsons isn't just entertaining us anymore. It's basically a time traveler in cartoon form.
Even at yes, you gotta love that crazy chorus.
From flying cars to robotic takeovers, this show has predicted some seriously futuristic stuff, and
I know whoever is like writing The Simpsons is like, if not the main character, then the main antagonist. Like, because the things that happen in The Simpsons is only things that you would see it's only things that you would see in anime, gang. Simpson glaze in 2025. First of all, it's never a wrong time to glaze The Simpsons, bruh. If The Simpsons need to be glazed, bro, honey, donut my mouth up, bro. No cap.
and guess what? We're living it right now.
You guys are my new best friends!
You wish, loser.
It's like the writers had a secret portal to 2024, and we're just here riding the wave. And it's not just random guesses. These predictions are uncannily accurate, almost like the show isn't just watching the future unfold, but playing a part in shaping it. The Trumptastic Voyage. Let's talk The Simpsons and their prediction powers, specifically how they somehow called Trump's 2016 presidency and his latest campaign moves way back in 2015. It all happened in Trumptastic Voyage, a mini episode that's just so. Homer, he gets recruited to be a paid supporter for Trump, which is a satirical wink at how some rallies get their hype going.
See, bro, and this is what I be saying. The Simpsons is like, it's too good. And to me, it's like, okay, they're using their powers to predict the future, but why aren't them niggas using their power for good? That's what I'm thinking. If you know what's about to happen in the future anyways, bro, save me. Tell me the next girl that's about to cheat on me, bro. Why can't my animations do the same thing that the Simpsons be doing, gang? Family Guy clears. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Family Guys way more than I like the Simpsons. But if I said that online, I'm definitely like losing my career, so. But the only thing with me is like, why don't the Simpsons ever use their power for good? Like, instead of making a video about it, they could do something about it. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas dying every single day, and they making cartoons in yellow.
But this isn't just Homer holding a sign and cheering. He gets literally pulled into the world of Trump's hair. Yep, Trump's infamous hairstyle takes him on a wild journey. And that's where things get eerily relevant to today.
Like and subscribe
Like
right
9
now,
times.
and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
Inside this golden whirlpool, Homer spots campaign signs plastered with dates. Trump 2012, Trump 2016, and, here's the kicker, Trump 2024, and even Trump 2028. When the short aired, these dates seemed like a funny nod to Trump's non-stop media presence. But in real life, Trump's actual 2016 run shook up the political landscape. Known for his brash style, Trump won the Republican nomination against all odds, then went on to defeat Hillary Clinton. He was unlike any previous president, with an approach that polarized opinions and sparked endless debates. Fast forward to 20...
He may not be unlike any president, but he not like Obese though. He not like Big Barack. I ain't gonna lie. He not like, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans. He not like that though. He not like the Big Beezy. Come on now. I ain't never seen Donald Trump. Who? Big Beezy. Come on now. I got Obama dropping 30 on Trump. 30, okay? And first of all, Trump is going against a rookie league, gang. He not going up against no real opposition. He not facing no real comp for real. He not facing no real comp.
Trump's re-election bid became a huge moment in US politics, with people divided more than ever over his policies. This time, he was up against Joe Biden, who ultimately won. But Trump continued to dominate headlines with his insistence that the election had been stolen, leading to months of controversy and investigations. But here we are in 2024, and Trump has won again, proving that The Simpsons might have been onto something when they hinted at a series of Trump campaigns that just wouldn't quit.
Which one is cuter? Like for the dog, comment for the cat.
So, with Trump back in office in 2024, fans are wondering, will he really make it to Trump 2028 like Homer saw? The prediction is almost spooky at this point, as it mirrors Trump's relentless drive and influence in the political world. Love him or hate him, it's clear he's not going away quietly. And The Simpsons? Well, they're still the show that keeps everyone guessing if they've seen the future, one laugh at a time. If you're loving these Simpsons predictions, hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming next. The high-flying vision of the future. Imagine soaring above traffic, cutting your commute in half, and forgetting about gridlock. The Simpsons gave us a glimpse of this futuristic fantasy way back in 2005 in the episode.
You had me, then you lost me. I don't know if I could give that one to The Simpsons, bro. We've been having, you got Back to the Future with flying cars. You got Futurama with flying cars. Family Guy probably got an episode with flying cars. This one might be glazed. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Upbeat, you're in here. Let me mod you. Is it /mod in your name? Right? Something like that. But yeah, Simpson had me and then they lost me, bro.
Episode Future Drama. Bart and Lisa get a look into the future,
good, baby Jaden?
Where Homer and Bart cruise around in a hover car, a scene that seems less like sci-fi and more like a teaser of what might actually be coming. While we're not quite hovering in the sky yet, technology is racing in that direction. Flying cars, as The Simpsons envisioned, are inching closer to reality thanks to companies like Samsung Sky. Their upcoming Switchblade flying car might not hover exactly, but it can transform from a three-wheeled road vehicle into a plane. After more than 14 years of development, Samsung Sky is set to start delivering the Switchblade soon. Imagine driving out of your garage, heading to a small airport, and watching as your car unfolds wings and becomes a fully functioning aircraft in just minutes. And this isn't a sci-fi daydream, it's actually set for production. The Switchblade can reach speeds up to 200 miles per hour and fly as high as 13,000 feet. That's way beyond what most of us would expect from a car. This high-tech vehicle has been in development since 2009, going through multiple design tweaks to improve safety, aerodynamics, and comfort. Samsung Sky even redesigned the wing and interior space recently to give it an added edge. Now, the Switchblade is closer to a commercial reality, with a projected takeoff around 2026. The concept of flying cars isn't new. Engineers have been testing various prototypes for decades, but safety concerns, regulations, and high costs kept them from taking off. Literally. Samsung Sky's Switchblade is street legal, meaning it can travel on the road just like any other car, making it one of the most realistic iterations of the flying car concept we've seen yet. However, you'd need a pilot's license to operate one, adding a whole new dimension to what driving means in this future. The Simpsons didn't just envision a cool new way to travel, they anticipated a solution to an everyday headache. Traffic congestion costs Americans billions in lost time every year, not to mention the frustration.
Hey, one thing about me is I don't have road rage, but every single one of my friends does, bro. Getting into the car with one of my homies got to be one of, if not the most dangerous activities that I could do on a daily basis, bro. Yo, road rage. Cloud. Actually, I didn't see Cloud with road rage. I'm not going to lie. But everybody I know typically, bro, the simplest, like, if this is a car and this is us, gang. Yo, what the fuck is this nigga? Yo, he going so in the, yo, man. Like, yeah, I can't. But if it's one thing about me, though, I don't have road rage. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have road rage, chat. But one thing I do have is road questions, okay? Somebody does something in front of me. I'm like, yo, man, what is going on? What was the purpose for that action that he just did right there? That's what I had. Anything outside of that, though, I'll be chilling, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Flying cars, we could bypass traffic completely, taking direct routes that save time and open up new possibilities for commuting and travel. Homer's hover car may have been a comedic touch, but the dream it represents is closer than ever. With real companies pushing boundaries in aerospace technology, the Simpsons' vision of the future might not be so far-fetched. So, who knows? In a few years, we might find ourselves flying to work
this
like
one was
Homer
a poll,
did.
chat.
Proof that the Simpsons might just have a crystal ball after all.
This one was a poll.
Before we get all caught up in 2024, let's rewind and check out some of the Simpsons spot-on predictions from years past.
Let me get something better.
The Simpsons submarine saga.
this was crazy when it dropped. I'm not even gonna say you're in cap to you. When them billionaires went down there and got their, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was in that wheel before they hopped in that sub, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, they just threw money away. Rest in peace to them, you know what I'm saying? And shout out their family, but you got $1 billion, you straight. You got $1 billion, you're straight, bro.
In The Simpsons season 17, episode 10, Homer's paternity coot, Homer finds himself
Someone said the PS4 controller disconnected.
on an underwater treasure hunt with a man he thinks might be his long-lost dad, Mason Fairbanks. They set off in their own submersibles, all excited about discovering treasure in a sunken ship called Piso Mojado. Of course, Homer being Homer, things go sideways fast. His sub gets stuck in some coral, his oxygen starts running low, and before you know it, he's passed out cold, only to wake up 3 days later in the hospital. Now, here's where it gets freaky. When this episode aired, no one was thinking it would mirror a real-world disaster. Flash forward to June 2023, and fans were suddenly remembering Homer's underwater misadventure after the real-life Ocean Gate submersible tragedy. That sub, carrying 5 people on an expedition to explore the Titanic wreck, tragically imploded, resulting in the passing of everyone aboard.
See, and that's that I'm bored money, bro. And that's what I'm scared of, bro. Because once you get on board money, you just start taking different risks in life, bro. That's that white people money. Because once they have an excess amount of money, it's like, all right, let's see how much I can play with my life. You feel what I'm saying? Once they get done playing with everybody else's life, it's like, how much can I do while playing with my life? Then they start getting into crazy stuff. They start skiing down the back of the biggest mountains. They start skydiving and they jump out the plane and then the nigga throw the parachute at them. They catch the parachute, put the parachute on it. They start doing stuff like hand gliding, parasailing. Then they just start racing out of nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? And the only last thing that they do it like that's not those things is crack. I'm not gonna lie. Methamphetamine, fentanyl. All of that. But once Caucasians get to a certain point, bro, they really be trying to see, okay, how much can I play with my life? Because this is the last fun thing that I got. I ain't gonna lie.
Parallel between Homer's oxygen-deprived fate and the Ocean Gate passenger's deadly end isn't just eerie, it's borderline creepy. Sure, The Simpsons has a history of making
they start touching kids.
predictions, but this one hits a little too close to home. Homer's escapade, which starts as a goofy treasure hunt, quickly turns dangerous when his sub gets trapped, much like the real Ocean Gate submersible that couldn't make it back to the surface. It's almost like Homer was the unofficial mascot for deep-sea disasters. And while we're not exactly calling out The Simpsons for some crystal ball-like clairvoyance, it's hard to ignore how the show often gets shockingly close to reality. The episode's blend of absurdity and tension shows how far the limits of exploration and technology can go, and how sometimes things can go wrong in ways you never see coming. Join the Navy? In The Simpsons 12.
Oh, bro, I thought it was asking me. Oh, bro, I almost clicked out this video, bro. I thought it was asking me to join the Navy. If it's one thing Stanley won't do is put his life on the line for this country, I swear to God. I couldn't ever be in the CIA. I'm giving up all the secrets as soon as I get caught, family. I do not care about y'all enough. I'm not gonna join the Navy. Bro, I don't care if my own crib was to go away. You think I care if this country was gonna go away? No, God, bro. Join the Navy, man. What? They ain't even say military or nothing, bro. They went straight to the Navy. Hell nah, man.
12, episode 14, we get a glimpse into a weird and somewhat unsettling plot involving a boy band called Party Posse. Bart, Nelson,
join the Marines or
Milhouse,
the Navy?
and Ralph
Jeez.
form the group
No,
and drop a
joking.
hit song, Dropped a Bomb. The music video for the song features a strange phrase, Ivan ate Nioj, which, when flipped, spells out join the Navy. But it's not just the phrase that stands out. The visuals are loaded with war zone imagery, bombings, and women in stereotypically Arab outfits dancing provocatively while singing Ivan ate Nioj. Before long, the entire town of Springfield is humming the tune, unknowingly absorbing the subliminal message. Homer, too, finds himself repeating the phrase Ivan ate Nioj, showing just how deep the influence has spread. The big reveal...
Oh my gosh, walk with me. Cat Williams is the creator of The Simpsons. No, look, He hopped on Shannon's podcast last year, said everything that was gonna go right. Then it's comedy based, so you gotta remember that. Who is somebody who's comedic and could predict the future? It's Cat Williams. So he then just did it through a show where his face and name not involved, so that they don't, the higher ups don't get him. And this is the way that he be getting information out. Oh, walk with me, chat. Walk with me. Walk with me. Cat Williams is the reason that we have The Simpsons. Yo, someone knocking at your door. Yeah, I'm fried.
The music producer behind the whole thing turns out to be a Navy lieutenant. In the episode, Lisa uncovers that the military has been using music to sneakily recruit young people for years. It's not all just made-up nonsense. Back in World War II, the US government realized that movies, radio, and music could be powerful tools for pushing agendas, with entertainment being used to subtly shift public opinion,
Right.
sometimes to encourage people to enlist in the military.
Right.
And it wasn't just some wild idea. The CIA itself has acknowledged how media and propaganda played a role in influencing people during wartime.
What's good,
Now,
Jermaine? Come on.
fast forward to today. It's hard not to notice how music seems to affect our lives. You know that feeling when you can't get a song out of your head? Or how a catchy tune goes viral and everyone's listening to it, whether they want to or not.
Yes, but like for some reason, the black community thinks that makes me want to kill niggas. I have never listened to Vaughn, Vaughn off 700, Fabio Foreign, Drake, freaking Eddie. I have never listened to NBA Youngboy and wanted to kill somebody. Chat, how much of y'all wanted to like drill someone in GTA because of music? Like, can we just stop this right now? I don't know why this is still ongoing. Yo, I will say, it for sure be making y'all do drugs. Me, yeah. I thought I was gonna have a moment here, but nope, I was wrong. It does be inspiring the youth to drill. Oh my goodness, bro. It's cooked. Me, I stay on that block. I'm Vaughn, nigga. I just killed a nigga last night. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, I hate y'all, bro.
The truth is, music has always had this weird power to affect our emotions and decisions, from making us feel good to triggering nostalgic memories. But could it go even further than that? With streaming algorithms pushing certain songs to the top of charts, it makes you wonder if we're really choosing what we listen to, or if there's something behind the scenes shaping our playlists. Now, we're not saying we're all being secretly recruited by the Navy through our Spotify accounts. Although, who knows, but it's hard to ignore how music and media shape how we think and act. Whether we realize it or not, those songs we hear every day have a real impact, subtly influencing us in ways we might not always notice.
Join the Discord, join the Discord,
So
join the
next
Discord.
time that catchy tune gets stuck in your head, remember,
Oh,
it might
shoot,
be more than just
love
the
from
beat
the UK.
getting
What's
you
good,
hooked.
chocolate? Join the Discord. Dizzy, what's good, Brody?
The Barbie
Appreciate the first
buzz.
chat. Appreciate the first chat a lot.
In Lisa vs. Malibu Stacy, the features a scene where a news anchor spends a ridiculous 28 minutes detailing the launch of a new Barbie doll, a clear jab at consumer
We are watching the terrifying Simpsons predictions for 2025. They already got the fires right. I ain't gonna lie.
culture. But here's where it gets odd. As the report wraps up, almost as an afterthought, the
Use what
anchor
in chat?
casually mentions that the US president has just been arrested.
Oh, and the president was arrested for murder. More on that tomorrow night.
No, because like, I don't care about politics at all. Let me disclaimer that. How do we let a nigga that's been arrested be president? I feel like that's very counterintuitive to what a president's supposed to be. Like, I believe in forgiveness, all that. People make mistakes all the time. But a couple of times, leader of the free world, it's like, you should probably at most have a ticket, not harassment. That's the thing.
Or you can turn to another channel.
It's almost like the
Then again, Obama used to smoke. That's not the same thing. That's not what Obama smoking, Trump, and his interactions with women non-consensually. You get what I'm saying? I don't care. I really don't care about politics, I swear.
the arrest wasn't as big of a deal as a toy
Obama
hitting the
black,
shelves. Fast forward to 2023, and this exact scenario almost plays out to the letter. On April 4th, 2023, Donald Trump was arrested amid his legal battles. At the same time, the Barbie movie was making waves, and the world couldn't get enough of the hype. It was an intense moment, but in true Simpsons fashion, the timing felt eerily accurate. News outlets were all over the Barbie movie, from reviews to box office numbers, while Trump's arrest was treated as almost a side story. Just like in the episode, the big political drama took a backseat to pop culture, with all eyes on the latest Hollywood sensation instead. It's a bit of a punchline to think that The Simpsons predicted this shift in media priorities, but here we are. The episode didn't just capture the release of a doll, it nailed the kind of media obsession we see today, where, often, the trivial overshadows the important. The arrest of a former president should have been the headline, but instead, the world was more focused on pink plastic dolls and the glitz of a movie premiere. This prediction highlights how the media often gravitates toward the shiny, the sensational, and the headline-worthy, while the big stories get buried under a pile of distractions. It's the age-old problem of style over substance.
This nigga Donald Trump really went to McDonald's, put fries in a bag, and walked the election. Yo, we're fried as a group. Like, niggas really saw him put some fries in the bag and was like, yes. I don't care about politics. I'm just saying, I can't believe it worked. Like, you know, there's somebody out there that was like, dang, he went to McDonald's. That's going to be my choosing factor for why I vote. That's so crazy, bro. Imagine if anything else worked like that, bro. Imagine you could go to McDonald's and use that as rep for anywhere else. It's like, yo, I'm trying to get a house loan. I need $1 million. I worked at McDonald's. You see how like that looks dumb now? You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's like, that's crazy that adds to the fact of like why you should get something. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying.
And The Simpsons was way ahead of the curve in calling it out. So, while this might not technically be a 2024
side question, Stanley, who would you go on a two-man with, Yo-Yo or Cloud? Let's see if I can get this right now. The answer is none of them now, nigga.
For prediction, the parallels to today's media landscape are too uncanny to ignore. In a world where pop culture often grabs more attention than politics, maybe it's time to give a little credit to The Simpsons. Because once again, they nailed it.
My fault.
The future me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In The Simpsons, Season 31, Episode 11, Lisa gets a dose of unsolicited advice from an old man who tells her, "You'd be a lot prettier if you smiled." Classic. She shares this gem at the dinner table, and of course Bart, being Bart,
y'all just gotta
brings
remind
up
me
a
to get
puberty app that shows you how you'll look.
Hey, join
when you're
Discord
older.
if you haven't.
Lisa's got the face of a disapproving adult at the table, but fast forward a few years, and surprise, surprise, this whole aging yourself thing is an actual trend. We've all seen the viral apps by now. You know the ones. Face app, Instagram filters, or any app that promises to show you your future face.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't like using those. The thing is, I might be a little bit weird, chat, but I like the surprise of what I'm gonna look like later. Like, I didn't always know I was gonna look this handsome. And like, I didn't want to spoil that with the app, because if the app think that I'm gonna, you feel what I'm saying, look ugly, then I'm gonna think that I look ugly, not it. And you don't. Jump scare. All right.
Figuring out how you're going to look in 30 years is now as easy as applying a filter for a TikTok video. These apps weren't even a thing when the episode aired in 2020, but they sure as heck are now. It's like The Simpsons took a quick peek into the future, probably while sipping on a Duff beer, and saw all of us digitally aging ourselves in real time. These apps let you upload your photo, and suddenly, you're 60. The apps take a crack at showing you with a couple more wrinkles, some graying hair, and perhaps the face of someone who has had way too many Zoom meetings. Bart's joke about a puberty app in the episode doesn't seem so far-fetched anymore. The concept has gone from a throwaway joke to a massive digital trend. Everyone from teens to 50-year-olds can't resist the temptation to see how they'll look with that dad bod or grandma glasses combo. But hold on. Just because we can see what we look like when we get older doesn't mean we should. Let's be real. Do we really need to add future self-anxiety to our list of—
See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Imagine, chat, you're not thinking about it. Imagine you look at your older self and you're just more chopped. Like, imagine looking at your older self and you get worse. Niggas gotta go through that, gang. I'd rather leave the odds up to the Lord himself, bro. If I'm chopped, I don't want to see that now, bro. I'm gonna just be happy here.
Stressors. First, it was that annoying pimple. Now it's wrinkles that you can't avoid. Thanks, Face app. But let's be honest, the only thing more fun than seeing yourself age with these apps is how extra we all get. There's something strangely hilarious about the way people share their transformed older selves on social media, like it's a major life achievement. What's even crazier? This episode aired in 2020, but the aging app trend didn't take off until a couple of years later. That's some serious Simpsons level foresight right there. They had the idea long before we were all hunting for the perfect filter to show off our future wrinkles. And just like that, they nailed yet another prediction. First it was Trump's arrest, and now it's us becoming obsessed with our future selves. What's next, Simpsons? Are you going to tell us that our pets will be posting selfies too? The hologram hustle.
Okay, I feel like holograms have been in and out for a little bit. Holograms are just never what they were always supposed to be. Like holograms, just like they're just out. It's always like this controlled area, glass case, all of that. It's like we just need a little bit more for holograms to be real. But right now, holograms ain't it. That pig thick as hell. Yo, what is going on in the chat? I'm pulling all the gramps and grannies, not gonna lie. You're a victim. Why are you worried about how thick the pig is? Good questions.
Technology is moving at lightning speed. And just when we think we've caught up, The Simpsons is already 10 steps ahead. Take, for example, an episode where Homer and Marge receive a holographic wedding invitation from Artie, a guy who could have married Marge instead of Homer. It seemed like a funny, futuristic gag at the time, but today, we're getting closer to the reality of holograms being used for communication in ways we never imagined. As of now, we've got something similar to the holograms The Simpsons encountered, DreamHawk HD3. This impressive three-sided holographic display can project a 3D image of anyone or anything, anywhere in the world.
See, I don't feel like it's a hologram yet till we don't need three-sided things. Like, it just needs to be able to just jump out and be there. And I know it's because we need light to reflect off of things a certain way for holograms to work. But until then, I don't feel like we really got holograms for real.
It's already being used in certain tech stores, like Best Buy, where it's displayed to showcase products in an entirely new way. But imagine the possibilities, meeting friends or family from across the globe as if they're right there in your living room. Or how about a holographic concert where your favorite artist performs right in front of you, without the need for a plane ticket or a crowded venue? While holograms aren't in everyone's homes just yet, things are moving quickly. Companies like Microsoft, Facebook, and other tech giants are heavily investing in this kind of immersive experience. Even for business meetings and virtual events.
Steve, I appreciate
At the same
the first time
time,
chat.
there's a growing interest in using
send each other
holograms for
lines.
entertainment. Think
We literally
concerts,
just send each other lines and
theatrical
animate the whole video
performances,
ourselves.
or immersive video games where you feel like you're part of the action. With advancements in VR and AR, it's only a matter of time before the technology becomes more affordable and accessible to the average consumer. Imagine not just seeing a 3D image of a product before buying it, but interacting with it in real time. Or what if we could have a face-to-face conversation
Am I tripping
without
or
them?
Amazon doesn't already do that? Imagine this in your space and then you do the joint with your phone and then you be with your phone like these around the crib. You feel what I'm saying? Like Amazon already does that. Or am I tweaking?
Ever leaving their home. The technology is still developing, but it's easy to see how holograms could become a common part of our lives, transforming how we connect, work, and experience entertainment. While we may not yet be sending and receiving holographic gig invitations like Bart, the future is looking pretty bright for holograms, proving once again that The Simpsons really did know what was coming. Simpsons, robots, and the rise of AI.
Working hard!
Okay, I feel a certain way about this video because they did predict stuff, but I've just seen other things also say these things. This is what I'm feeling like right now, bro. That's what I'm feeling like. Yo, Stanley, would you have one of those robots from Detroit become human in your house? Yeah, I'm clapping it every single day for sure.
Hardly working!
Okay, there we go.
It's a simple question! Am I...
In an episode of The Simpsons, Homer's boss introduces a future where robots aren't just coming, they're taking over. In this vision, Homer and his colleagues are tasked with training robots to take over their jobs, a premise that feels eerily familiar today. As the robots slowly begin to replace the workers, Homer somehow retains his position, but it's not without some effort. He resorts to using tricks.
Y'all not piping the robot from Detroit become human? Hold on, bro. Chat. Y'all not piping the robot from Detroit become human? Let's keep it old bean. You down bad? It's one of them nights. She can't get it? You gotta imagine it like this. You gotta see it like this though. Clapping a robot, right? Is like, it's gonna feel like you're clapping Coil Ray, dead ass. Like, it's gonna be like level 2 Coil Ray diff. Like, it's gonna feel like you're clapping Coil Ray, dead ass. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think that's that crazy of a take. Especially if it's the same, get me? I'm gonna tell you something. What's up? I'm supposed to sub for this. Yes. You're supposed to sub for somebody keeping it a bean. This, come back home, you're a little tipsy. You might be off the Douce or something like that. It's been a long time since you really feel what I'm saying. Get a 2 for 1. And then you guys not even remembering. She don't even get tired. She get tired. Do. She gets tired, battery pack right on her back. Do. Back at it. Y'all not seeing the vision, and I can't help y'all with that, bruh. Hey, man, your meat finna get shocked. No cap. That shit finna be electric for real. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. You gotta lock in. That's all you, gang. Use the female that the guy that Freeze Robot has as a girl. I don't remember what she looked like. What was her name? Just get a robot one. Stanley finna pipe Siri. Siri might have that mouth on it. Oh, yeah, my phone turned. All right. You said Kara? That's what I'm looking at. This is Kara. All right, bro, I'm back to the reaction, man.
To connect with the robots, showing the strange lengths humans might go to try and outwit the machines. It's a quirky, satirical take on automation. But in the real world, we're seeing the lines between human workers and their robotic replacements blur faster than ever. Fast forward to today, and the technology depicted in that Simpsons episode is no longer a far-off comedic idea.
Right.
AI robots and automation are already deeply integrated into workplaces around the globe. From self-checkout machines replacing cashiers to sophisticated AI assistants like Siri.
Her name's North. Let's go look at her. Hold on. Oh, chat, you not hitting these? First of all, chat, some of y'all not even pulling people that look better than this in real life. Let's just get that straight to the point with that. But chat, you not, come on, chat. Chat, you taking North or Kara? If you had to pick. Are you taking North from Detroit Become Human? Or are you taking Kara from Detroit Become Human to pipe? Chat, talk to me. If you had to pick, who are you taking? Chat, talk to me. You mean you. First of all, they both getting cracked. That's me personally. I ain't gonna lie. We might have the 3. But that's besides the point. You feel what I'm saying? My house don't have enough electricity for all of that, bruh. I'm telling Kelsey, please don't. Side eye. If I had to pick, gun to my head and Cloud Zim telling the yo, they about to expose me. Yo, I'm taking you. If I had to pick, okay. I'm getting shot. Okay, yep, you're right. My fault.
Siri or Alexa, handling everything from scheduling to making jokes. We're living in a world that's eerily close to Homer's robotic future. In recent years, we've seen the rise of AI and automation in industries ranging from retail to manufacturing to even more creative fields like content creation. Companies like Boston Dynamics have already developed robots capable of complex tasks, while tech giants like Google and Microsoft have unveiled AI tools that can write articles, code software, and even pass medical exams. It's no longer a question of if.
Basically, y'all should be the ones scared about this. I'm gonna be fine. Y'all are cooked. I just did a stream the other day, and every single person in here was vaping, doing drugs, and has no brain cells left. Deadass. And the robots is only getting better. It's gonna take your jobs. You're not gonna have any jobs to do. Then you're gonna be broke, high, and sad. I'm just saying, like,
robots will take over jobs, but when?
I don't vape, I appreciate
and which jobs are next? But just like Homer, humans aren't giving up that easily. We see a growing push for retraining programs and even debates over the ethics of AI replacing human workers. While AI may be able to perform many tasks more efficiently, it still lacks human intuition, creativity, and the emotional intelligence needed in many professions. As robots continue to evolve, there's the constant question of how far we're willing to let them replace us, without losing what makes us uniquely human. Homer's desperate attempts to connect with the robots in the episode may have been exaggerated for comedic effect, but they highlight a real, ongoing struggle in our own world. How do we coexist with machines that are designed to outperform us? And who knows, maybe Homer's persistence in holding on to his job is a hint about how we, too, will find ways to adapt and thrive in a world that's becoming more automated by the day. How the Simpsons predicted autocorrect's rise.
The idea was, with autocorrect, was to give you software assistance. Figure out what you meant to type. You would just go as quickly as you could and the software would help you.
In the Simpsons episode Lisa on Ice, there's a small tech moment that ended up shaping how we use our devices today. In one scene, the school bully, Dolph, tries to use Apple's first personal digital assistant, the Newton. He types out a threatening message. Beat up Martin. But in true Newton fashion, the device struggles with handwriting recognition, turning Dolph's angry note into something totally random. Eat up Martha. At the time, the Newton's poor handwriting recognition was a punchline. It was supposed to be this futuristic device, but it couldn't decipher real human writing to save its life. Instead of translating Dolph's message correctly, it generated a nonsensical and hilarious glitch.
Right.
While this moment was comedic, it also turned out to be a bit of a tech prophecy. Who could have guessed that a simple "eat up Martha" would play a part in shaping the future of Apple? By the early 2000s, Apple was preparing to launch the iPhone, and they were determined not to repeat the Newton's mistakes. Engineers knew they had to design a more reliable text input system to avoid another embarrassing failure. The "Eat Up Martha" incident became an inside joke at Apple, a cautionary tale that reminded the team of the importance of accuracy when it came to typing. If they didn't nail it, their new device could face the same fate as the Newton. The solution? Autocorrect. This new feature, which would later become standard on every smartphone, was built to predict and correct errors as you typed. By analyzing language patterns,
Are we really giving out to the Simpsons, though? That just sounds like a great idea. Is it a prediction? I guess. I just feel like there's a little bit of reaching going on. Queso, what's good? Oh, we got Queso in the chat. Oh my gosh, the chat just got about 500 pounds heavier. I ain't gonna lie. But look. Queso. Look. Join the Discord, Queso. We appreciate having you here. You feel what I'm saying? Please do watch your step. We do have like fragile things in there. You know, there's water to the right. There's a place to sit, but we're probably gonna get you your own chair. No cap. But yo, what's good? Oh, what's good? What's my name? Welcome. You know what I'm saying? You just joined in with Queso. I couldn't see you behind Queso when you walked in. That's my fault. Yo, welcome. Join the Discord. Yo, what's good? What's my name? And Queso, bruh. I appreciate y'all boys being in here, bruh. Damn, you ain't gotta do me like that. I'm just saying. I just gotta point out the elephant in the room, and I do mean elephant. Okay, let's get back to the, you know what I'm saying?
User input. Autocorrect could make educated guesses about what you meant to say, improving the typing experience and minimizing mistakes. Of course, autocorrect still has its quirky moments. Sometimes it corrects too much or too little, resulting in some hilarious and occasionally embarrassing blunders. But these glitches are a reflection of the complexities of language and the challenges of artificial intelligence. So, next time you laugh at an autocorrect fail, remember, it all started with a bully, a botched message, and a device that couldn't get it right. The Simpsons may have been poking fun at tech, but in doing so, they unintentionally pushed Apple toward a major innovation that's still with us today. When Gaga goes animated. Lisa Goes Gaga may not be everyone's favorite Simpsons episode, but there's one thing it absolutely nailed, predicting Lady Gaga's iconic Super Bowl halftime performance. The episode aired back in 2012, long before Gaga wowed millions with her 2017 Wire stunt. And yet, the animated version of Gaga was shockingly ahead of its time. In the episode, Gaga swoops into Springfield to help Lisa with some classic teen angst. Because, of course, who better to solve your existential problems than Lady Gaga herself? As part of her grand entrance, Gaga is dressed in a bizarre, wire and light encrusted outfit. But here's the kicker. Her animated look in this episode is a near identical match to the stunt Gaga pulled off during her Super Bowl halftime show 5 years later, where she descended from the sky, sparkling and dazzling.
See, doesn't like every person do this on the Super Bowl? Like, I'm pretty sure Beyonce did this during the Super Bowl. Anyways.
In a similar wire-based outfit. Now, it's not like The Simpsons has a direct line to Lady Gaga's wardrobe, unless of course they do, but it's still pretty insane that they managed to predict her Super Bowl stunt to such detail. Gaga, the queen of over-the-top performances, took to the skies at Super Bowl 51 in a dramatic wire harness, descending into the stadium to the delight of millions of viewers. The visuals were straight up sparkly, futuristic, and totally Gaga. And if you were watching The Simpsons in 2012, you'd already seen her make this electrifying entrance in animated form. So, what's next for—
Hey man, W video. I appreciate it. The Simpsons is a little bit reach. It might be a little bit glazed. Family Guy is better, I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate y'all watching this video with me. Thank you guys. We dropped 2 videos today on this channel. Appreciate chat for tuning in with y'all. Like, comment, subscribe down below if you like the video, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye. Peace.